3 years ago, I was fat and now I am jacked, and in this video, I will share with you 3 pieces of advice to grow one of the most important muscles for aesthetics, the back. The first piece of advice, it will be pretty simple. It will be about the basics, the fundamentals. The thing about this piece of advice is that it will be the most important one. By only taking it, you will see between 60 to 80% of the back gains you could see. The second piece of advice, it would be about consistency. So it is just a piece of advice on how to stick to the first advice and the third advice. And the third advice will be back specific advice. So let's start with the first one. Basically, to train all of the back muscles, the rhomboids, the traps, the lats, right, the back muscles, you will need to perform both horizontal and vertical pulls. A mistake I made when I started, and I will go over it really quickly, is that I only did a vertical pulls. And after a year of training, I had like a pretty wide back. But all of the muscles that are developed through horizontal pull were not really developed. So the first thing I have you realizing is that to actually achieve a lot of back gains, you will need to perform both horizontal and vertical pulls in your training. The second thing is intensity. You will need to train hard. I won't go into RIR and stuff like that. Just get to the point in which you just slow down on the concentric part of the movement, or when you can perform it, even failure. Don't be afraid of overtraining. A lot of people, they are afraid of overtraining, when in reality they have never been overtrained. Why? Because getting to the state of overtraining requires a lot of hard work, and on top of that, the mind will probably, for some of you guys, and I was like that, so for my younger self, would give up before, and that's because getting to that like state of intense overtraining requires days, weeks, and months of consistent hard training that accumulates a bunch of fatigue, and if you try to do it acutely, that's a ton of volume you would probably not get, or especially if you have a life. No, I'm kidding. And then there is the third advice, and it is your weekly volume. Just do 5 to 10 sets per horizontal and vertical pull per week. 5 is great. 10 is better, but marginally. And then there is the second advice about consistency. Here's the thing. Without consistency, you will fail, and you probably knew it way before this video. And I needed to realize that each workout you need to go to, each day you have that workout you know you need to go to, like going to it or not going to it, that's a decision you make. You don't make it once. You might make it once. But there is a method to abuse that decision-making kind of thing, to have a way easier time going through that workout. What is it? It is just looking at the next small decision that will get you closer to getting to the gym and to take it. Put your gym clothes on, put your shoes on, start going to the gym. Don't look at a big workout, just start. Just build momentum and get to the gym. And then in the gym train, and then, right, you just build momentum through small steps, small decisions. That's a method I've used, and that's the second piece of advice. The third piece of advice, back-specific training, is just to realize that, like any other muscle, the rep range, it might matter a bit. If you want to build more strength, use a lower rep range. Endurance, it's just harder. If you like it, if you like the pump, use it like a rep range of 15 to 20. But in general, the 6 to 15 reps rep range is the sweet spot. On top of that, your nutrition plays a big role, like with any other muscle, right? Like I could sit here and tell you a bunch of advice, like use that exercise and not this exercise. That exercise sucks, just do this. But in general, if you do a vertical pull and an horizontal pull, you are golden. And that's basically it. If you want to check out my community, blah blah blah, link in the description, or else you can like and subscribe. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.